Recording success journey is something like I really love. And when one of my students clear PMP, a person who has seen so many things in their journey and finally they cleared the PMP is always something. I love that. You see, when somebody clears PMP in 1 week, 2 weeks, that is something. But when someone had so many things to take care, all things are there and they keep moving forward. What I say that one step at a time, one step at a time. That is the most important thing. Mr. Imran Mohammed is basically from India, but he's working in Dubai, UAE, and he joined my batch program. And I still remember after like in the class, he said, "Let's have a meetup." At that time, we met at Philly. We had a cup of tea, and we started working on it. And things turned out to be tough, but he proved himself to be a tougher. He kept on moving. He kept on moving. I tried to nudge him. I tried to keep on moving behind him. And finally, we cleared the PMP with all above target. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Can you share your journey in your
Appreciate
own
it.
words? Can you share your journey, please?
Yeah, to summarize the journey,
And don't summarize.
last
I want
year,
detail one.
of course, yeah, I will tell you the detailed one. So I was into the first batch of last year. So we finished in the end of January our course, and by end of March, I was totally prepared for it. So even my all of my batchmates were like, most of the batchmates were like already we were prepared in the month of March to give the exam. So in the month of March end itself, so I applied and it got approved. So I was just about to schedule the exam. The only thing was like I was behind for the 3 to 4 chapters, which I could not do the RC at that time. So I was expecting to give in the April month at least, but so since then, so it was a hard time, and was just trying to find the balance between the personal and professional life both together. And that's why you have seen my messages like I will be able to complete within a week or 2 weeks, just like that, like when you are following me about that. So I was trying my best, but I could not actually.
Understand.
And it was a hard part, believe me, to do the RCA, especially of my kind of a personality, actually, it's very tough. When it depends upon the person as well, and in which profession you are, like how much time you are spending on it, and some other stuff as well. So at that time in the month of April, so I moved my this PMP priority to be finished by end of December of that, the last year itself. So Alhamdulillah, I could again I contacted you like let us do and finish this stuff. So it was possible for me at that moment. Just it took hardly a couple of weeks there from there. So I did it.
You did it. So what was the most important and difficult time for you, difficult thing in the PMP preparation?
The preparation to go through the RCA, to be honest.
And how important RCA was?
Absolutely. It was the only thing. I think it's so important, so that you will gain the confidence, and of course you are going to be while giving the exam, you remember like, okay, this is quite easy answer just because of this RCA.
Just because
it's not
of this.
because what we have studied, because of the RCA.
Because of the RCA. Okay. Yeah. So let me ask you one important thing. How did you manage time?
This was actually I want to tell in detail as well this one. So because first 60 questions I took it, I was supposed to take 80 minutes, but I took it 95 minutes for the first 60 question. And I believe like that was the hard part. From first 60 was the hard to me. And the second 60 questions, I took it approximately around 80 minutes. And the final 60, I just hardly took 55 minutes, and I was able to finish just a minute before of the 230 minutes.
So this is a very
it was possible.
This was interesting that first one was so difficult that you took such a long time. But at the end of the day, the last section was easy, so you were able to manage the entire thing,
Yeah,
right?
and I want to tell you that like in the first 60 question, for the 4 to 5 questions, I spend a lot of time, which I shouldn't have been done that to take that, like just repeating the question again and again. And I was so confused to whether to go up to the either of the options. So I was confused over there. And later I remember like, no, no, I need to proceed. I need to continue the next questions. So that's how I proceed.
Okay, okay. What was the most highlighted area in your exam?
Highlighted area in what sense? I mean,
Like agile
question
stakeholder
type.
yeah, question type.
Yeah, of course, it was agile. Of course, it was agile. I can say that I think approximately 70 to 85, 80% was agile to me.
Agile.
70 to 80%. Yeah.
If I
So
say agile
kind of
stakeholder
hybrid
communi-
as well.
okay. If I say agile stakeholder communication team, they were the most highlighted thing. Okay. So they are
Yes.
that is enough for the exam.
90% enough.
90% of that. Okay. Okay. Anything else that
Because
you
the
would like?
other things is other things are must required because it's linked. Without studying other things, you cannot answer these as well. As we know in the management, like you should know the basics first, the
Mhm,
terms and the documents. So this sound knowledge should be there of these documents, especially because it doesn't matter what we are studying or how much we are studying, either from the books or the slides or something. We need to, if we want to keep able to answer, so
mhm,
it's best thing is like to, because this is all the scenario based questions. So the
mhm,
best thing is like to understand the question. We should know the situation context as well as the important thing which will be helpful is to know what exact document says and when to use that, either it's
mhm,
a document or the plan, both.
mhm, mhm.
That's the key.
That,
That's the key
that
to
that
answer.
that is the key to answer. Okay, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
because of that, yeah,
Mhm,
because of that, I was able to answer almost 80 to 90 questions just by
mhm,
knowing that.
mhm. Anything else that you think may help students to pass the PMP? Oh, that's it.
I just want to advise. No, I just want to advise, like during the, for the exam purpose. So do not be panic. So because even if the 60 questions takes 95 minutes, 100 minutes, so in the worst scenario, not to be taken, but still in the
Mhm,
worst scenario, do not get panic for it because I did it. So you can also do it, of course. So
mhm,
do not get panic. Just believe in yourself that like we can do this. Of course,
mhm.
it can be.
Believe in yourself and you can.
And definitely they need to follow the RC. I mean, US steps for sure. It was
Thank
tough
you.
for me, but maybe people will find it easy for to do that.
Thank you.
So
Imran, where are you from India?
I'm from Bangalore, Karnataka.
Bangalore, South India.
From Bangalore, yeah.
Yeah, and majority of my students are from South India. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
very
you
much,
said
Imran.
me that like when
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.